The 20-0 series that's been going on for a while has just taken its next drastic turn. What will happen tonight? Welcome to MLB The Show 25. Shadow Gaming here. And tonight, and you guys, what a matchup we have. Because tonight is the Royals, and tomorrow night it is the final National League team before, and then the rest of it will be American League teams. And check out, we're going old school tonight. Check it out, we are going old school. And the next two nights are 7 o'clock games. Charlie Morton. Actually, Suarez, who has not debuted. And tonight, Mountcastle will be our DH. With that being said, let's go for the dub.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Albert Suarez.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
That one ripped right center field. O'Neal on his horse. High bounce hits it over the fence for an automatic double. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That clips the corner.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL history.
That one links to center of the base hit. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it into motion.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Salvador Perez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really targeting that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing a curveball. Add some velocity to the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him.
Good night. Correct.
Inside that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got to go against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put them away. Did a nice job right there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Wynn around third. The throw is off on and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as you probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that one is lifted in the air, and it stays fair. One run is in, headed to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Get him off. I'm done dealing with him.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now. He's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Albert Suarez out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Edges home for a strike, and it's 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And there's the ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss.
You gave up 5 runs, Suarez.
Well,
Yeah, you're not pitching.
before. Felt like he
No more
should
games.
have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there.
Now I gotta find a way to come back with
with
it.
another good pitch to get him to swing and a miss.
Michael Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1.
You just gave up 5 runs. Alright. When I get my chance, I'm gonna have a little fun with the Orioles. I did you guys a favor. I gave you guys that inside park.
In and over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Alright guys, don't look for a good pitch that works for you. Let's get that lead back.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Nice.
And the leadoff man aboard.
We can take this back.
All over that one right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Adley Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that is out of play. And 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Stays alive. Nobody out, runner first. Got him looking. And 1 gone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen.
I
Certainly got away with the
sidetracked.
location there.
Sorry,
Sometimes
sorry, I
as a hitter,
sorry.
when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the
Try to
the
get the
plate,
check.
not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
I was just trying to get the chat set up in on the.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball.
Watch your pitches,
You're
you
looking for
guys.
something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Well, we're pretty got 5-0 with nothing.
The 2-1. And that one sliced foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go get the fastball slightly elevated. He just had a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Henderson
for a while.
stands at first with one out. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. This one in the near center field. Isbell under this one. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sack.
Yeah!
It's 5-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something on the
that gap a
zone
little
that you
bit.
can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
He's the kid.
And that one hammered Isbell. Ranging back. And it one-hops the wall. Pulls into second. That's an
There we
RBI
go.
double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Colton Cowser now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And it's foul off. They'll do it again. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. That misses the zone. They count now 2-2.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit.
You get lucky, get him on base.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
What? That would have been a good one to get a hold of.
That one is absolutely belted on its way. And gone. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle of the movie, and he just kept taking his cuts and finally squared one up.
Still down by 1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now. He's probably had someone else that did
That's every time I hit a homer with somebody.
was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the job
But
done.
that's the game that's turned around. I know.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Isbell moving back for this one. And puts the squeeze
That
on
closes
that
the
one.
gap for now.
That is the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning. And we're back. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
There's still a lot of game left to play.
Rodriguez back to work. That one catches
Well, that's
his
just
own.
going to be called coming from behind.
Rodriguez goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup,
And I had
a
Suarez
slider, a
pitching
curve,
today, and guess
works
what
in
he
his
did?
receiver.
He gave up 5 runs in the first inning.
Just misses the mark
you
outside
hear that?
the zone.
Recognize that change.
Albert Suarez
Just spit on it.
gave up 5 runs in the first inning, including an inside the park home run. So I benched his ass. I brought Rodriguez out. Do you think that was the best play for me? Bring Rodriguez out? Saving Eflin for tomorrow. And I got Sanchez pitching tomorrow night.
Fans another.
You were napping.
3 straight strikeouts. So the Royals batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got his second double of the game.
He's had
damn
such a
it.
good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. 1 out. Runner at second. Witt now at the plate. Hit hard. Base hit. India rounds
Oh my
third.
God.
Here's the plate. He'll score easily. Witt around second. Throw into third.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Digging in. Vinny Pasquantino. That catches the corner.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
He goes down.
But you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Perez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Here's a swing to drive left field, and he knew it.
It's going to be a tough game. I can see it right here.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and drove it out of here.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Westberg makes the grab, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now.
They're now up 14-4.
Center fielder, Cedric
The
Mullins.
Royals. Yeah. No, fuck I ain't.
And a foul ball.
I ain't giving up that easy yet.
And the 0-1.
There's still a lot of game left to play. Plus, I had a team that threw it to my batter. Plus, they threw out a batter.
On the corner for a strike.
Don't worry, I'll get back in this game. I'll find a way to come back and beat them. I did against the Mets the other day.
Handles, throws the first, and they get Mullins for the
And I could
out.
beat them 17-14.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Ripped on a line. Isbell makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball still 0-2.
Even if I got to start intentionally walking Witt and Perez, because they're the biggest threats of the Royals, so be it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full, Royals 8, and the O's 4. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
And that one fouled off. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
I'm just tired of him.
Next offering upstairs.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and
Well, I got
misses.
scores in this game. It would have been 14 to 4.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Isbell takes a
And this
ball as he
outfit is
stands
a
in for
Royals,
the second time.
so
He swings and fouls one off.
he's favoring the
2
Royals.
outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And there's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for his strike.
Early, making a play.
Off the mark there. And that's ball
I need
1.
to get the bases loaded and try again. I don't want to call that favor again.
Ground ball, left side. And that chance handled. One up, one down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jonathan India. Top of the zone, it's called a strike.
I'm not the first guy off this game.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And what? Guess what?
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to.
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. So man aboard. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Witt over at first with 1 away. And that's down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Nice spin, Holiday.
Out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. And bottom 4. And now Ryan Mountcastle. And that one pulled foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Goodbye.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut it. And next to the Orioles, Colton Cowser. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Okay, look, whoever you were.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
What the hell was that? I didn't hear nothing.
And that one fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hey, you
Mullins
throwing at me?
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Caught him looking for the K. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's all set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Outside, and it's 1-0. Massey measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Foul ball still 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Another 1-2. And they'll do it again. And a breaking ball misses outside. Missed with a changeup. Full count 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And now a man in the scoring position.
Right now, the game I don't want to. Yeah, by much.
It's in there.
Yeah.
And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early. Maybe
You got a
just
strikeout on him.
really late right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That would have been if I would
Jay
have
Melendez
kept using.
steps in for the Royals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Massey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
No,
Man at second. In the
No,
air,
I was
left
making
field
a
down
reference
the
about
line, and that is a foul ball.
2. I could have.
Down the line. Nobody
If I would've
can
kept
get
scores
there, and
in
it's
the
a
game,
foul ball.
The score would have been 14-4.
The other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
How did he get that? How did he get the out?
Now a chance for Michael Garcia. That one misses, ball 1.
Bobby Witt.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-0.
I don't know this guy out here.
Ball 3.
Oh my God.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That pitch in for a strike. They're now 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
Dumbass.
We got a full count.
Sit down.
That one
Fair ball,
dribbled
fair ball,
left
fair ball.
field. Fair ball. Massey around third. He'll score. The throw into second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Bubic back to work. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Rutschman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Fuck you swinging at?
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the ground out to short. Witt over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Westberg up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. Top 6, and now the DH, Jonathan India. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside, just missed. Next offering is down low. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That clips the corner.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to the at-bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Pasquantino, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
I keep Rodriguez in this game as much as I can.
Next pitch is downstairs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches in this game.
Got him in the
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And it's fouled away. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one lifted to left, Melendez. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. And 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. Fights it off, he'll see another. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And that misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's now 10-5.
All right.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team.
Grayson, you're done. No, I can't deal with this.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
If I recall,
One is fouled off.
check the series.
Runner at second, nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
One team has made it.
And ball 1.
That was in the box. Get out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bautista, he's kind of runner takes off, hit in the air, right field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Then there's one down. Oh, he throws it away. So up next, Kyle Isbell.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Right side. O'Neill pulls it down. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
That's it.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. That one drifts inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just...
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Oh, that was
The
an
batter
act.
will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And the slider just misses. Melendez, the runner at third. India on at first with 2 down.
I do not mean as well as first time.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Damn it.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh my God.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He
Struggling.
played some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fouled off. He was late. That's towards center. Mullins settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Garcia brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in
your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. On the ground, Westberg. In plenty of time to first, and Renfroe is retired. And we're back. Here's Adley Rutschman. Serpa back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. This one smoked out to left. And there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Caring about this one too.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Jump throw across his body. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. Not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
All right. We'll tie the game.
Back now at Oriole Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab for the second out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
This one in the air. Westburg in position. Makes the catch. And that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Pitch out, but no action. Kowser on at first, nobody out. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. A bold strategy. The bases all loaded up. Gunnar Henderson. Oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here? Bases loaded, nobody out. Tyler O'Neill will hit next. Signal comes from the manager, and it's an intentional walk with the bases loaded. Don't see that every day. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Let's do this.
And next to the Orioles, Colton Kowser. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez preparing to come on if needed. Ersing, a hard-throwing right-hander. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there. Righty reliever out of the pen, Lucas Ersing.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly is called. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. So they're all loaded up. Gets a piece, and stays alive. That one down the line. It gets through. That's it. The winning run crosses the plate. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth. And a final score, 12-11 for Chris Singleton and our entire.
The streak lives on. Alright guys, let's reveal what the matchup's going to be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's matchup. Will be this. It is the final National League matchup. That match will take place tomorrow night. Plus, your guys' favorite color commentator returns tomorrow night. He was with us Tuesday for my 26th birthday. That's right. The last Moon Eye returns tomorrow night to take part on this Friday night episode. Here's what we got the rest of the week. We got the Diamondbacks tomorrow night, and then we will play the Twins on Saturday, and that will conclude week 4. So, that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Good night. We'll see you next time.